Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. I think what we're going to do here is build in this direction and then head down over here, try to get these, maybe spin over and get these if we need to. So let's go ahead and start here with our settlement. Start with beavers as always. I think a royal woodlands, so we should get small farm up and running. And then I don't think we need to get any of these other things out the gate, but let's start with maybe some planks. Should be a decent start. Let's see what we got here as far as our forest mysteries go. Okay, so during the storm, global resolve is negative if we discover glade. So no popping glades during the storm, not a problem. Kind of made that a habit to not do that in general. So reputation. Ooh, gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. That's really bad because I feel like we do that all the time. Like we really, really rely on that pretty often. And that's active from hostility too. So anything we can use. Oh, it's only active during the storm. So outside the storm, that's fine. Actually, that shouldn't really affect us at all then, because most of the time when we're in a good mood, it's during non-storm parts of the season, clearance and drizzle. Blade rot cysts are going to grow, so we're going to have to get the building to burn those, and that should be fine. And then destroying yields unless we have services by hostility 4. Only forbidden glades found in this region. So this is the same as the last episode. Only forbidden glades. So that's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, we did have an interesting time with that last time around. Wasn't the worst thing, but wasn't great. Hopefully we can pull out another win. We had to stack a lot of resolve to make that happen. Okay, artisan probably the best pick here. Trapper's camp. I do see meat on the map. Crystallized dew would be good if we were doing something with tools. Trapper's camp's also good for harvesting. Can't say that we're actually going to benefit from that, but all right, let's do Forester's Hut, and then Carpenter will give us simple tools. Tavern's nice too, but better planks, simple tools, luxury goods, all good things. I think we'll kind of lean into that. What am I doing? Okay, so let's build our paths like we usually do. Looks like there is some room over here for... Oh, look at that. We got a little, little something there. All right, let's build that path behind there, build that path behind there. We should be able to... Our trading post over here. I think we'll put it here. And then our initial shelters, we'll go ahead and slap down here. Even though they're not, ideal where they're at. That is fine. We'll make do. Getting a carpenter up and running right away would be great. So we can get that going. Artisan, good to have, not immediate need. But we could just slap it down here for the sake of doing it. It fits nicely in this space, so let's go ahead and plan on that. And then I think we look at the woodcutters camps. All right. And I think that is going to go over here to start. It's a bit far away, but I feel like we need to... Doesn't fit anywhere here, right? It could go here, but we need to build Trapper's Camp. Start chopping up that meat there. Well, let's go ahead and plan on this. High priority on the Woodcutter's Camp, right? Those are the most important things to build. Blade posts will be needed, but we can kind of wait on that for a little bit, I think. I don't think that'll take effect immediately. Field kitchen does give us some food options, even if it is very low quality. And then we need to build this camp here, which again, less than ideal, but it's something. And then once we get to move this woodcutter's camp, we'll build the trapper's camp there to harvest that. All right, let's get some beaver boys chopping away. The sooner they chop, the better we are. Here we go. All right, grain bags. I was hoping for the meat one, but yeah, maybe we can get something going here. We do have small farm, so hopefully we can get something. Look at our first orders. I think I'll take this one because I get people, and popping 3 glades is not the simple task it used to be. In this type of map anyway. I think I'll take the plus grain production, and then I don't want the quick packaging. That's not going to happen. Harvester, stone cutter. I think I'll take the goods sold. They did rework some of the orders in the last patch, so I think I saw some of my favorite orders I haven't seen since then. I'm just not sure if they. I know they said they nerfed some of them, but I guess we'll find out as we play along. Let's get the trapper's camp up and running over here. Get that meat on the table. At this point, I'm just trying to clear some space. There's no particular reason I'm chopping anything anywhere in particular. I do want to trim this out a little back here. Not to get into the glade, but just to make some room for building. Okay, this hit 1 impatience. Let's go ahead and turn that order in. That will give us a couple more villagers that'll run around building. Excuse me. Let's move these guys over here. Maybe we can get a little chopping action going on here, and then move that up in that direction. Let's go ahead and put our beaver boys in here. Simple tools I think will be fine. Let's go ahead and add the crystallized dew to that. Cap this at 50, cap this at 50. But getting planks be very valuable. We don't have a way to make plant fiber at the moment. Or I should say, we don't have a way to make fiber at the moment. I didn't build the right facilities for that. So I probably should go back and do that at some point. Alright, this is the only time I think I'm going to get away with chopping during the storm. So I'm just going to keep going. Just YOLO it. It would be really nice to get... I mean, a brewery would be good. Yeah, I'll take a brewery. We're not doing anything with it at the moment, but it's a good building. Race-specific housing would be good, too. Beavers in particular, because we have a fair amount of them. And that would free up housing for other people. And it's cheap. It's like 2 planks per building. So I think it's worth doing. Woodcutter's prayer. Okay. All stored food would be lost. Versus losing all wood. Well, can I just trade all my wood away? Ladies and gentlemen, he's hacking the system. Can I retain any of this? Yes? Hey, look at this. Would you look at it? Alright, wood cutting is a lot easier. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's take that cornerstone for Woodcutter's Prayer. Plus 1 wood production. What wood? We didn't have any anyway. Ha ha ha, got him. Alright, let's get some more beavers. I think we're better off with that than anything else. And we're just going to keep on chopping down. Move over here. I definitely lost some resin in that trade, so I think I'm going to have to wait before I can do anything with these glades. I have to wait at least 1 more cycle. Although I'm probably going to have to do something with that blight, right? Because the blight thing is going to be a problem. We could build during the storm. All right, I'm going to want something that produces better yields on the small farm. And ultimately, I think I'm going to want... I think this is doable. The plus 2 flour is kind of nice. I'll just let that simmer for now. We have no people available. Let's move down over here. If I rotate this... Oh, no, it's facing the right direction. All right, we'll just trim all these trees out. Get some extra room for buildings. Probably need to get that blight rot. What's it called? Well, I have to get a crude workstation up. Can't fit that here. Crude workstation makeshift post can go there. Blight post, that's what I need. I'll slap that down there. Because that's something that needs to exist in our world. Unfortunately. We're just going to keep trimming these trees, I guess. They should avoid popping into the glades. We should be getting a fair amount of wood back, yeah. Let's just keep trimming away here. Be nice to get down here too. Trim this out. Although that is getting further away from the storage. I think during the storm is when I'll be taking people out of here. and then they can go ahead, run around, start building some buildings. I don't want to lose my production, though, I don't think. Okay, get that down, build some houses. All right, I think next cycle, we are going to have to start popping into some glades here. There's a nice intersection here where we'd be able to get to 2 fairly quickly. I mean, obviously, I think I can only handle 1 at the moment, but probably should get these crude workstations up and running just in case I need some of the materials from there. Just move the harvester camp temporarily there. Take the people out of it. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Hostility from woodcutters is decreased by 8. I kind of like that because I feel like that is currently our issue. All right, let's chop through here as fast as possible. Get some humans. All right, we have people building. That's great. We do have some stuff here, including a Harmony tablet thing here. Go ahead and move that right there. Let's get some people in here to start producing some type of fabric and bricks. I don't like the idea of spending resources on this very low quality thing, but we do what we got to do. All right, 2 to 3 pieces of living matter upon activation. I think I'll take the ale production. All right, living matter is kind of cool because you get rewards, but it just eats away at your food production. So at this point, there's no point in trying to get food because it's all going to get destroyed by living matter. I'd rather not waste it. Let's pull 1 person out of here. And then I think we can move 2 people out of here. So it takes a lot of people, but if we investigate all of these, we get a fair amount of resources back. And then let's get inside here and just chop out all of this to make some room for some farmland. Build a farm right there. A lot of marrow here too, so we could build like a stone harvesting thing. That would be good. All right, the sooner we can get this done, the better. Got about 3 minutes on that. So Hilda is here. Should probably trade with her. I don't think we'll get any of this done before Sahilda despawns. So let's go ahead and just trade if we can. I could sell 2 of these wildfire essences and a bunch of lumber. Lumber is a resource we're probably not going to be low on. At least not for a long time. All right, is there any way to get to 20 reasonably? We sell more wood? I don't want to sell all the wood. I still need something to burn. And we are still harvesting some, but we're a little shy. I mean, I might as well sell the food because it's all going to get destroyed anyway, right? Let's do flour production. Woodcutters move faster. I don't actually know how beneficial that is, but we have several other bonuses for food. So I guess it kind of only makes sense to do that. Chop all this out. I mean, this is the big one here. I just want to be able to put the small farm more than anything. Let's move that. Let's get small farms snuck in here. Get that up and running. The sooner we get that up and running, the better, just because we get the yield bonuses from the grain, right? So we have this this ability somewhere. I forget where it is, but yeah, grain bags. So every 25 times food's produced, get a +1. All right, once we get all this harvested and pulled out of here, we should be okay. Let's take a look and see what we got here. All right, I think we're fine on wood cutting. Well, I did get flour production too. I guess we could stack it to 4. Ancient tablet and 3 glades would give us 20 pottery every glade, but that wouldn't take place till after we get 3 more glades. So that's 4 glades in. That's close to the end of the game. So I don't know how relevant that is, although this is even less relevant because this is 5 glades. All right, we'll go with the smaller one because I think I already have some tablets, so we just have to avoid selling them. Okay, so if we do trade routes and give some amber, we'll get some wildfire essence, which sells for more amber than we'd be spending on that, so that should be fine. We can make that work, no problem. All right, why are we so far away if we're chopping right here? Probably should not be doing that. Okay. The 2 humans we took out, they will have to go into the small farm as soon as it is produced. You guys should go over here. because this is where you need to be. Chopping this out. This needs to be higher priority, because the sooner we get the farm up and running, the better off we are going to be. And getting a lizard boy over here would be good, but we don't really have the resources at the moment. All right, we're gonna keep building farmland over here. Nobody's mad enough to run away, so I think we're okay for the time being. I'm just gonna keep chopping as long as they'll let me. I think this is as far as it's relevant. All right, let's take a look here. Trade hub, gain 1 rep every time you sell worth 20 amber. I don't want to lower the rep from resolve, so that's not good for me. This is a temporary boost, which is useless in my mind. All right, let's re-roll. None of those are great. Hostility is reduced 15 points every time you sell goods worth 25 amber. That could be good. That's a permanent reduction in hostility. The more we sell, the more we reduce hostility. I do like that. Crowded houses is pretty good too, but we don't typically run into a situation where we're out of like housing space. So that's probably not that relevant. All right, I think we've chopped away enough over here, so let's just move. Keep chopping out these sections over here, and let's get some boys back in here harvesting the meats. I was kind of hoping we could hold out until we get that cornerstone for the meat, but I don't know for sure if that's going to happen or not, so it's probably not worth trying to hold out. We are making fabric. We are making bricks. Where did I put that lizard boy? Right here, small trappers camp. I'm going to switch that out with a human. Put the lizard in here, start making purging fire. Limit that to 20, just so we have something to start burning the nodes when we need them. Because they will exist according to the forest mysteries. All right, let's get some more people. I think I'd rather have a blend of people than one specific group. The housing is, not exactly holding out, but doing okay. Don't need pigment and barrels yet. I'm gonna cap this at 20, just because it's not really the best recipe for fabric. So I don't like this fabric recipe is not very good. So I'm hoping at some point we'll get something better than this. I'll put a lizard in there, just so we keep producing in that building. I have a better packs of crops recipe, so I don't want to do anything there. And then the sooner we get vegetables, the better. Do I have a building that is capable of... No, I need the larger one in order to get those vegetables. So that's not going to help me. What about stone? Stonecutters camp? Yes, I can get this stuff right from the stonecutters camp. And then I should build a warehouse. It's far enough away, I think, to justify building a warehouse here. And just having a path that can come around here. Old Farloof is here. We are coming up on the clearance. I need amber in order to turn in this amber trade. Be nice if I had some sea marrow. I could sell that. I could definitely sell some planks and then lumber. All right, what is going to be worth? Sell some resin. All right, let's see if we can bump up to 30. I only need... I'll sell one of these just in case. Keep some spares just in case I need them. Scale this down. I don't want to give this guy any more than I have to. Okay, we'll trade that. I feel like we have that building already. Do we not have a smithy? Let's see what recipes we have. Carpenter has that. Yeah, so there's really no benefit here aside from the packs of trade goods, which we only need luxury goods. So really not worth it. Could lower the hostility by 50 points. I think that might be worth it. Villagers move faster on roads. That's just better production. I did unfortunately go beneath the amber count that I needed. So let's try to get 3 more amber. We could sell some of this oil, I think, to get to that. Okay, then we could turn this in. That'll get us some tools, some wildfire essence, 2 more people. He doesn't buy wildfire essence, so we'll have to make do with what we got there. Let's start building up what we need as far as decorative buildings. Get some dwarvy boys in here. I think they would be happy to produce ale if we had a meaningful amount of material for that. But alas, we do not at the moment anyway. Okay, let's unpause. We do have another building to choose from, so let's look at that. So a forager's camp could be good because vegetables are definitely out in the open here. Let's go ahead and pick that. That'll get us these vegetables, which is something we need for an order as well. We do need packs of crops. So I know I turned off that recipe, but we probably should turn it on, right? So brewery is the better choice here. We'll put it to 20. And I think we'll use the wheat or the grain to produce those. This should be higher priority getting this warehouse done. But I think we're utilizing all of the fabric already. Okay, this has upgraded to level 1, which gives +2 global resolve. Makes these boys a little happier. That does kind of move the meter a little bit. Let's put a lizard boy in here. Start harvesting some of this marrow. We could sell that for cash. A negative 15 hostility every time we sell goods worth 25 amber. So that should help bring the hostility down, keep it low. I really like that idea in general. Up through the forest to discover one forbidden glade. Well, this is something we can actually do because a forbidden glade is right there, or right here, or right wherever we want it to be. And that +5 is going to make a world of difference, in my opinion, as far as plank production. There we go. We have an order that's ready to deliver. Look at that. +5 plank production. We're going to be cranking those planks out, which is fantastic. Okay, this is just better all around. Just an improvement of everything. This gives us flour, which we don't currently have. So probably the granary or the provisioner. Let's see what's here. Hey, look, a provisioner is right here. So we don't need the provisioner. So let's take the granary. Okay, we get that up and running. We can recruit this provisioner, but first we have to go in here. We do have enough tools to handle this. It would give us more ancient tablets, more wildfire essence, and it gives us incense for roots, which I think is all good things. I will even take a beaver boy out of here and put him in here to make sure we have enough time to do this. Hostility increases 10 points only while it's being worked on. Well, that's fine. We can live with that. Let's get a forester's hut up and running here, because this will help spur our tool production. And we're going to need a lot of it, because there are a lot of large abandoned caches everywhere. Look at this fabric production. We could just get that bonus in there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This production, this needs to happen soon. Let's actually take some boys out of here and just focus on getting this stuff built. That actually worked out really, really well in general. Let's go ahead and turn that in. That does give us a new building. Tavern. I like the idea of a tavern, because we do have ale, right? So that's our service building. We can get that built over here. Figures the time that we don't get the meat, the plus meat, is when we get these giant meat nodes everywhere. It's just our luck. Right, I'm not building resin because we're getting plenty of that from the trees. I'm just going crystallized dew. Veggies, we need veggies. Where are people? I feel like we're not getting repopulated. Okay, simple tools. We're about to get to a point where we're going to be churning that out. Woodcutter's camp is even faster. Every cache lowers hostility. I mean, we're all about stacking hostility lowering effects, right? Because that's one of the limitations here, is the hostility. So the more hostility we can lower, the better off we're going to be. All right, let's get more people here. This is a good blend. I can get some, I think, yeah, beavers are the best for this apparently. I would like to get some humans in here working on this provisioning. Let's rebuild this. Can we get a beaver boy somewhere? Let's take the beaver boy out of here. Put him back in the wood cutting. Feel like we got some trees to trim. Okay, we do have most of the decorations we need. Let's build another one of these right there. And then we need 2 more green decorations. So we need 2 more of these. they can kind of go here once we get this cleared out. Let's move this harvester camp somewhere else. I don't think there's anything that can harvest, so let's just get it out of the way for now. So we've stacked a lot of... I'm actually surprised we managed to get as many as we did, but we've stacked a lot of hostility reducing things, which is definitely going to work in our favor quite a bit. Pigment production could be good. I already have this. Not that stacking it further couldn't be beneficial. Okay, fungal guide is the same thing that we have with grain, but with mushrooms instead. The only downside is I don't see any mushrooms currently on our map anywhere. I don't know how beneficial that's going to be. I also don't know if we can even get that far. We don't have a lot to sell here. I think we have to keep at least 3 of those, right? Sell some of these ancient tablets. 2 and 3 just in case there's another order. We could sell some scrolls maybe. I feel like we can make more of that if we need to. Let's get fungal guide just in case it benefits us. And then resolve for ale. I don't think we need the pigment production. Doesn't hurt anything. I just don't think we really benefit that much from it. All right, let's get back to chopping some trees. Let's get some humans in here. Use up this grain. I guess we could use some meat to make packs of provisions. We need to do some trading. Get the flour going. This should lead to tool production, which I believe we have checked here already. Yes, so we should get tools as a result of that. But that should be good. Luxury goods. I feel like we have a building that does that. Oh, this is better fabric production, so let's turn that off. And actually, I kind of don't even want to deal with the bricks right now. So can we just... Let's just worry about this. This is a better packs of crops recipe. We could use this stuff to make luxury goods. Let's cap that at 15. All right, somewhere here we have the capacity packs of crops. I'm going to turn that off. We're not making barrels right now. All right, let's limit this to... I don't want to use the vegetables at the moment. Limit this to 20, right? I think we need some of that. Let's not use the vegetables right now. Kind of need to retain that where I can. I don't need to limit this. I think all the plant fiber is fair use for generating what we need. So through the ancient, we are done with you, right? Yes, we traded. We're good. All right, everybody's happy. All good, good, good. I need vegetables. I need grain. All right, as soon as this gets built, we should be in pretty good shape with leisure. Well, I need barrels. That's what I need. So let's take a look at what kind of barrel production we could have, if any. I'm not seeing... there it is, barrel production. The provisioner or the artisan are capable of producing barrels. You're already producing packs here. I think that's fine. You guys just focus on churning out coats. You can do crystallized dew, and we'll cap you at like 30 barrels. We'll cap you at 60... No, 80 flour. Okay, there we go. We finally have some crystallized dew coming into the equation. Making some barrels. Should be making some tools as well. Yes, we are. Okay, so everything's kind of moving along. Coming up on the next storm. I need another couple beavers. All right, Lizard Resolve has finally dropped. We're still at like pretty low resolve overall. Let's look at our last couple orders we could choose from here. So if we do this and this, we get a pickled goods and a guild house. I think we might be able to pull this off. I'm going to take it just because we have the tablets, right? And I'm pretty sure we can get fabric. We just have to stop making coats temporarily so we don't use up all the fabric that we're making. The other possible complication, which would be quite unfortunate if this were the case, I'm not sure we actually have the ability to make... Or I don't know if the next vendor, trade person is going to actually buy fabric, and that could be a little problematic. All right, so we want a small herbalist camp. That doesn't do us any good over here. So I guess we're not going to do that. It would be good to get this going if we can. Okay. Don't like any of those. I do not want that. I'm down for the cooked and raw because we're out of it anyway. So that kind of makes sense to do, I would think. Back to nature. Increases yields. Sure. I lose one thing. All right, so we need housing. That's kind of on the list now. So Hilda does buy fabric, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to do that, but I will do this because I need the ancient tablets. Theoretically, right? I need more. There we go. That's what I need. I need more beaver boys to chop. I need more space to build housing. Let's get some housing down that doesn't require anything too crazy here. Get some human housing up here. How is the fabric production going? 4 fabric, not too good. Simple tools. All right, let's go ahead and do this. This will get us plus fabric production. Some of this I think might just come down to timing. We can't harvest these because it's a more advanced node. So we'll just stack these guys over here and take these guys out. All right, I don't want to do anything that requires fabric right now. I need to stack up as much fabric as I can. Packs luxury trade goods. Let's go ahead and turn that in. That does give me some amber. I wonder if I can cheese it. Like if I could buy fabric from Sahilda and then sell it back. I feel like that might be something I could do. None of these are that impressive. I'm gonna reroll. I would kind of like either one of these, although the Trapper's Camp, I could take it or leave it because we don't benefit from the meat or eggs like stacking. Herbs could be good for production down the road with biscuits. So I think I will go that route. Some housing is going up. Right, we're just going to keep an eye on our production here. We have 12 fabric. It's not quite enough. We have 55 seconds to figure it out. A little crappy on the timing. Oh, this would be great, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it in time with enough simple tools. Although I could like rush the fabric, I guess. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's sell 3. Sell this fabric. I kind of want to buy everything. I could definitely sell all this. Do a trade. Buy those 2 things. Boat production would be good. Okay, so the question is, can I buy 6 fabric or amber, trade, and then sell it back for, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. It did count. Perfect. So we were able to cheese it a little bit. That's great. So now we got a guild house, we got 5 pickled goods per minute, and we got 35 amber just handed to us. Farm field. I'm pretty confident we could pull this off. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. That worked out extremely well. We need to pop more glades. We need more vegetables. Can we buy vegetables? We can. It's probably worth just buying these and getting that task over with. All right, let's do a little trade there. Turn this order in. Gives us some grain production. We keep getting more people, that's kind of the unfortunate side effect of all of these orders getting completed. All right, let's move these guys down here to make the trimming a little better. We definitely need some housing no matter how you slice it, so let's go ahead and get that up. We need more parks, so we could put down one here, and maybe we can destroy that and put down another park there. And that should take care of the last of the decorations that we need. Can we put one of each of these people in here? Get a little passive effect going on. And then we need more housing. So we need lizard housing. We need beaver housing. Slap down a lizard house over here just as a placeholder. And then ultimately we'll move into these other spaces. All right, let's unpause and let this keep running. Feel like we're not even going to get grain bags like completed by the time this actually pops out. Stone production is, I guess, helpful, but we're not actually doing anything with it. I thought we were going to do something with these trades. Apparently I was wrong. Or re-roll. Maybe we'll get some kitchen or something. Workshop's nice for the bricks. Rain mill's okay. I'll just take the workshop, even though we don't particularly need it. It can go down right here. Okay, so I need trade routes. Let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff, sell some of that. Don't want to sell that tablet. I need the tablet. We are making progress. I mean, it's not like we're frozen here, but the mood's a little low. We've really done a decent job of keeping the hostility of the forest down. That was potentially going to be a challenge. Okay, so at this point we're just waiting for this to be over. We could sell some vegetables now, I think. Yeah, just complete these trade goods. We can get this income tax thing done. And then we're getting pretty close to being done here with the packs of crops. Was that under the here? No, packs of crops was somewhere else. Let's get some of our people in here. These are all pretty decent recipes in general, so let's just cap these at 50. Just have another place to churn that all out. Giant vegetables just gives plus vegetable production, which is not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and go with that, because that'll help us here and here with vegetable yields. Look at all this stuff. Crazy. All right. We could definitely sell this. All right, we need to tap into another glade. Might as well come over here and tap into this one. It's like the next closest one. We should have enough material to handle whatever it is. Everybody's really happy right now. Like, super happy. I don't really know why. All right, we have tapped into the glade. There are some more camps here. Glad we got the resin. Let's go ahead and pop that into here. It's just going to destroy our food. Fishmen grow closer. So do we just not chop while this is happening then, I guess? I feel like that's the only move you can really make. Okay, we could sell this, we could sell this. I think I'd rather have the tools personally, but that's okay. Don't want people. Already working on this. I don't need another forester's hut. Or do I? Probably not. All right, let's see what we can do about getting these farm fields up and running. Probably get another small farm going here. And then an herb garden would be good to get going over here. This is the happiest I think I've ever seen people in general. They're just like ready to go. They're just like, let's go, let's rock it. We can put some humans in here. Probably focus on herbs more than roots. Get these vegetables going. Put a beaver in there for now, but I think ultimately we want humans. Let's go ahead and swap that with the human right there. We got income tax. We can go ahead and do this. Look at this churn along. This is like going better than I ever anticipated it could. Let's get a cookhouse. That is fantastic. And a butcher would be okay for jerky, if anything. All right, so now we have 2 food production choices here. So let's get a cookhouse built. I don't remember the building being this big. Yeah, whatever. Slap a cookhouse there. And then let's do a... Did we build the granary already? We did. That's where these packs of crops are being done. Speaking of which, I had to bump that up to 30 so we can get that done. And then we need to get this butcher out. Billy Butcher. All right, we can put that down over here because this will eventually disappear once this is done. And then we'll build a warehouse over here to gather all this stuff up. I guess we could do this. We have tools available. Keep the goods, get some stone production, get some fabric production. And I think the more crates we pop, the better off we are. Right? So let's just pop as many crates as we could afford to pop. Do we need more trades? I don't think we do, but I will anyway. I don't really want to get rid of the stone. I don't think we have any nodes right now to do anything with them. Definitely need more housing. That is a prime issue for us at the moment. What is over here? Piece of road? Let's get that out of there. Okay, so we need some human houses. I will build 2 of those. I will build 2 beaver houses. Then we will build some lizard houses. And that should take care of most of our housing needs. Probably not all of them, but most of them. Okay, people are once again getting a little bit salty, but I think it's just because they're starving, because they're out of food entirely. All right, is there anything we can do here? Yes. So we could lower hostility by buying a book. Why not? I think we can get all that amber. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem at all. I don't even think we need these luxury goods, but I was saving them for some reason. We do need the packs of crops. We do need the ancient tablets. I'm not ready to trade away my packs of provisions. I don't mind getting rid of pretty much all of the sea marrow. All right, that should be good. Pickled good production going up is good. That's good. And I guess we could do that. I mean, what else we're going to do with the money? We might as well spend it, right? Okay, we need to get people in here. Lizards like being in here. Don't want to use jerky on that, I don't think. Biscuits would be great if we could churn some of those out. Let's limit that to like 50. I don't think we need any pigment for anything. Skewers would be good too. We can limit that to 50, although I don't see us actually producing what we need to make that happen. At least not right away. We don't have any foragers camps of full-size camp. Harvester camp full size. But we just don't have anything to use that on. We did not build the herbalist camp, but we could get some of these berries over here if we want. Hopefully the ale production kicks off at some point, right? Did I build 2 butchers? No. No. Okay, so we just need to get this up and running. Limit this to like 50. Slap a beaver boy or 2 in there. Just get that rolling. Let's go ahead and turn in this order. Gives us 4 more villagers for some reason. And I think, oh, we're done with this, so I don't have to worry about the chopping anymore. So we can go ahead and pop the beavers back into here. Keep chopping away. We are shy a beaver now, so let's swap that out of there. I think I'd rather focus on harvesting. And we're pretty much there. I mean, we're just like a millimeter away. Yeah, but their resolve's low just because they're starving to death. Let's salvage this. I think I would rather just get rid of this, get out of the way. Did we even reach the point? No, we never even reached. That's the downside of grain bags, is unless you're harvesting wild grain on the map, which counts as 1 harvest per time that your unit goes back and forth, it never reaches the potential because it's only when they harvest the grain nodes. So it really does not work very well. Even if you have multiple farms going, it like you never stack up like you do with the meat nodes. But we are about to end this. Hey, look, we got the meat specialization. Woohoo! Just in time to win. So that actually went extremely well. I am shocked at how well that went. We never got above Hostility 2 because of all those hostility modifiers that we had applying to our settlement. So that worked, and we did multiple timed orders, so that was really good too. Yeah, so this was fantastic. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.